Hello guys. Last night or early this morning, I went to the midnight screening of Iron Man 3. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. A review of Iron Man 3, and it's gonna be spoilers free. Don't worry about that. But if I've said something that I think is not a spoiler, but you guys do, then I apologise. I apologise in advance. And it's not my intention to do spoilery stuff on this review. It's going to be spoilers free. I'll do my best. Alright. But if you think it's a spoiler, I apologise and just ignore it if you can. Alright then. The story is it's basically Tony Stark is feeling the effects of what he has done in the Avengers. Seeing the alien race stopping the nuclear bomb setting up in New York, putting into space in that portal. And he's feeling the stress and anxiety kind of thing. It's becoming not too much for him, and so what he's done is basically made loads of Iron Man suits, loads. There's 42 marks, suits, 42 suits. He's made them, and because he feels like it feels protected by the suits of what after what happened the Avengers, and it's starting to get to him, like the feeling, the pressure and all that stuff. That's what happened at the start, and the latest suit that he made is he calls the suit onto him. He doesn't have to go to the suit to put it on. The suit comes to him, like automatically. When he calls it, it comes to him bypassing it. The gloves comes first, the chest, legs, the helmet comes last. So everything of a suit comes to him. So it's the Mark 42. He has it on his suit. He has it like a little symbol saying that it's Mark 42, like the 42. Suit. It tells it there. He looks at it. So he has to remember what mark that he made. Because he made so many. So I think it's like lost count kind of thing. So you have to look at it. So it's like Mark 42. So that's the latest suit. The bad guy, Mandarin. That's the one thing that I found unexpected for me. I don't know what you guys are going to think of it. I'm going to get the feeling that the revelation of the Mandarin is going to split the group into two. One thinks, so it turns out to be this. Oh, that's alright then. Let's see how that goes. The other one probably will say, that what happened? Why? Why this happened? Why can't it just be that, not this? Kind of thing. So once we find out, I think that's going to split the group into two. So for me, it was unexpected because I was expecting something to do like the comics, but it turned out to be completely different. But I wasn't really that bothered. I was thrown off a bit. I'll be honest with that. At first, I was a bit thrown off, and after all, hang on, is this what I'm seeing, kind of thing? And then I was like, I sort of accepted, I just enjoyed the story, it's just I wasn't that bothered, Oh God, he's gonna be it's gonna be crap, and I'm not gonna watch any rest of it, it didn't really bother me all that much. But I don't know what about you guys, but I'm getting the feeling it's going to be once you find out about the Mandarin, it's going to split the group into two. but you know, that's my opinion. But maybe you know, be different, you know. But it is quite interesting to see how they portrayed the Mandarin in this movie. So I was thrown off a bit at first, but I got used to it, and I just enjoyed the rest of the story. But the other villain, also, I'm not really say he was a villain, but his name is Aldrich Killian. He's played by Guy Pearce. He's the one in the comics, if I remember correctly. I don't read the Iron Man comics, so I'm not really sure if I'm right. But Killian is the one who made Extremis. If you remember the major storyline in the comics, Extremis is a process where, but for Tony, is to inject the extremis into his body, and the suit is being stored inside his body, and when Tony wants the suit, it comes out of him instead of the suit coming to him, or he has to go into the suit, kind of thing. It comes out of his body. So that's what Extremis is, but in the movie is slightly different. Extremis is a process where disabled people who has not problems with the body, like no arms or no legs, or you know, physical disabilities on their body, you know, and it cures them, so it heals them, you know. So I'm not going to say anymore, but that's what it does. But I'm not going to say anymore on that. So yeah, he's the one who, you know, invented it, and now, as you can see in the trailer, Tony's house, Malibu house, got destroyed. That happened about like 20-30 minutes into the movie. That happened, and then he got, you know, got in the suit, you know, tried to fight off, you know, the bad guys, and then he got got dragged into the suit, and it eventually got out, but he crash landed into some part in the country, in America. So yeah, he has to work out. So he has to work out how to stop the bad guy, and you know, but basically, you know, to stop the bad guy, you know, from and stop him, you know, finding the guy who wants to kill him, you know. So that's this story. I'm not going to say any more on the story now. So I'll move on to the characters. That's the story. The characters. Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, Iron Man. He is just brilliant. You know, he is Tony Stark. That's without a doubt. You know, it's going to be hard to see someone else playing Tony Stark, Iron Man, after when Robert Downey Jr. leaves. He'll probably leave eventually, but it's going to be hard, you know, someone to take his place, kind of thing. So it's going to be very, very hard to see that. So it's like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. He owns the character. He is Wolverine, kind of thing. Once if you think Wolverine, you think Hugh Jackman. It's that kind of thing. When you see Iron Man or you see Tony Stark, you think Robert Downey Jr. So that's why it's going to be quite hard to see someone else playing Iron Man after he leaves. But it's going to happen eventually. But I'm hoping it's going to be anytime soon. You know, because after Iron Man 3, the Robert Downey Jr.'s contract with Marvel and Iron Man ends after Iron Man 3's release. So it basically ended now. What is he gonna renew the contract to appear another film, like one more, like a final film, or Avengers 2, Avengers 3, whatever. We don't know yet. I think Marvel and Downey Jr. is in the process of a meeting to discuss, to renew his contract, kind of thing. Which personally, I hope he renews it. I'm sure everyone does. I wouldn't mind if he does another Iron Man movie, but a last one. I wouldn't mind that. But I'll definitely want him to appear in Avengers 2. So, because he has to be in Avengers, he can't have Iron Man not being in Avengers, or Robert Downey Jr. not in Avengers. It's going to be, like I said before, it's going to be quite hard to not see him in future movies. So we don't know if he's going to have like a cameo in other movies, like Incredible Hulk back in 2008. After he's finished Iron Man, the first movie, he had a cameo in the post credits in the Incredible Hulk. So is he going to have that sort of thing again? We don't know. So everything's in question right now regarding Robert Downey Jr. and Iron Man. So we have to play the waiting game to see if he's gonna carry on as Iron Man. Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper Potts. She was portrayed much better than Iron Man 2. Let's put it, Iron Man 3 is way better than Iron Man 2. I'm going to say that. Iron Man 2 has its qualities. I know that. But Iron Man 3, it's way better than Iron Man 2. I'll just put that there. And Pepper Potts in this, she had this major stuff happening to her in this movie. I'm not going to say what. I'm not going to say what happened to her. I'm not going to say if she's dead or alive. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to leave that to you when you go to the movie. But she was better in this one. I actually enjoyed her character in this one. It feels fresher, if you know what I mean. Don Cheadle as Rhoda, or War Machine, or / Iron Patriot. Look, it's the same with Pepper Potts, really. He was portrayed better than Iron Man 2. Because I know they switch actors between 1 and 2, because it's Terrence Howard and Don Cheadle in Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2. He carried on from number 2 to number 3. He was definitely better than number 2. He had more screen time, I would say, than Iron Man 2, or I would have thought. The Iron Patriot was, it's basically War Machine with the paint job, American flag, American colours on his suit. It's basically War Machine. It's painted on. He was definitely better than number 2. Everything about Iron Man 3 I enjoyed immensely. So everything was better than number 2. Like I said, Iron Man 2 had his own qualities, but Iron Man 3 was better. Guy Pearce as Killian, who invented Extremis. He was a good villain, it's just very harsh. I'm saying that. Where else is that? John Favreau. I'm not sure if I said his name right. He's still playing Happy Hogan, the security, you know, bloke who look after, you know, Tony and Pepper. He didn't direct this movie. He directed the first two, but he stepped down the director's chair and handed it over to Shane Black, which I'll get to that later. But Happy Hogan in this movie, it was one of the best bits in this movie. I really enjoyed his character in this one. He got promoted to head of security, and he was very happy about that. He used that to, just, he can tell that he loved his job. And he's telling everyone to put their security tags on, get them ready, make sure they do their job properly and all that. So he loves that job. You can tell, So he was good in that. What else is there? Oh, the young boy that we seen in the trailers. His name's Harley. At first, I thought he's not going to be like an annoying kid, he's just put there for no reason, just to annoy Iron Man kind of thing. But he kind of impressed me, he held his own, He done an excellent job on that character. So he was good. So what else is that? I think that's it. The others is not there for the story. The guy, the henchman, should I say, who has the extremist powers. He sort of gave him supernatural powers with fire. That's what I'm going to say on that. So yeah, this movie it was brilliant. Going to see this film at midnight, the cinema, it was packed. It was packed. It was good atmosphere. It's just it was good. I really enjoyed this movie, and there were some funny bits, hilarious bits. I mean, everyone in the cinema was laughing. It was so good. It wasn't forced, but it was the right balance of funny kind of thing. The director, Shane Black, he directed this one, and I really liked his take on Iron Man. It feels it took what John has worked on the first two movies, and he respected that. He respected the story and what he introduced, and the characters that he introduced. He respected that and sort of take this move on his own kind of thing. Obviously, you have to connect the first two movies, but story-wise and the continuity kind of thing. But the way he directed the movie, it feels fresher kind of thing. I really enjoy this movie. It feels, especially it's post Avengers. You know what I mean? It's he has the most difficult task of a film, because his film is the first film to go after the Avengers and starting phase 2. So obviously that's going to be hard, because he has to connect with other directors who's directing Thor, Captain America, and Avengers 2. Joss Whedon. I know Joss Whedon has some input into these, so that way, so he knows what's the story, so he can connect it to Avengers 2. I'm sure he's going to do the same with Thor 2 and Captain America 2 and Guardians of the Galaxy. That's his job. He has to make sure the story is fluid, it all connects, that kind of thing. So Shane Black has done an excellent job directing this movie. think I've pretty much said everything. So yeah, I enjoy the movie. You know, it's epic. You know, it's so I don't want to say anything, but go and see the movie. You will not regret it. Trust me. You will enjoy it as much as I did. You know, it's fantastic. You know, it's brilliant. One last thing. Stay to the very end of the film. There's a post-credit scene, but it's not like the Avengers. You know, when you have a little of the credits and then a little scene and then the rest of the credits. It's not like that. It's it is at the very, very end of the movie. That's where the post-credit is. That scene is hilarious. I'll put that out. We see one certain character returning in this little scene. This scene, I enjoyed it. So I'm glad they used that character. I'm not going to say who it is. You go and see it yourself. But it's like a fun scene to watch. And after that, yeah, this caption come up. I don't really want to say, because I'm not sure how spoilery it is, but I'm not going to say it. But there's a caption that's, you know, got me thinking, you know, about Iron Man. It's hard to explain it without spoiling it. I'll try to say it. He's definitely returning. That's what I'm going to say. He's definitely returning. The character. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. It's going to be. It's hard to. So I'll probably talk about it on Twitter. For a couple. I'll leave it for a couple of days and then I'll talk about it. But actually, so America doesn't get this till like May, doesn't it? So I'll probably have to leave it for a couple of weeks. Oh well. But when you see the film, after the post-credit scene, there's the caption saying something. Then you will know what I mean. But I can't really say without spoiling it. So I'll leave it that. So yeah, Iron Man 3, thumbs up, excellent job. It's sort of a film that's like a epilogue to Phase 1 and the beginning, Phase 2. So it's like saying Phase 1, you've done a good job. Then Phase 2 starts. You know, that kind of thing. It's like, you know, little nod. So yeah, that's it. Iron Man 3, excellent film. Go and see it. You will not be disappointed. So that's it. This review, and I don't. What film's coming up next? I think it's Star Trek Into Darkness. But there's a midnight screening for that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go because I don't know who I'm gonna go with. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm pretty much dragged it on. Got the 23 minutes. Sorry about that. So I'll end it there and go and see it. You will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching. Bye.